Hey, this is Pastor Respis, the pastor of the Awesome Antioch Christian Fellowship Church. Hope you're doing okay today. I want to talk to you briefly about a very serious subject. Maybe you've been married for 1 year, or maybe it's been 21 years, and you discover that your spouse has a lover. Yep, you've been suspecting something. Something prompted you to go start checking emails or going through their purse or going through their cell phone, and you discover that your wife or your husband has a lover. First of all, I sympathize with you. That is a terrible, terrible set of circumstances. From a morality perspective, God is not pleased, and I know that your heart is broken and wrenched. Okay, and so we'll be praying about that, and I encourage you to go before the Lord in prayer. But practically speaking, I want to give you a couple points that may help you along this journey. The first thing is, don't do nothing crazy, right? Don't be in the house acting a plum fool, all right? Don't be trying to stab nobody. Don't be calling your brothers and them to come by the house and teach your husband a lesson, right? Don't be setting up traps for your wife. No Home Alone junk. Don't do nothing crazy. Even though you're under emotional duress, don't do anything crazy, because you could do something that could jeopardize your life, the life of your spouse. It could be something that you regret. Invariably, if you have children, it could affect them. So don't do anything crazy. That's the first thing. The second thing is, no matter how bad it is, it does not have to end in divorce. You don't have to get a divorce. And somebody's saying, Pastor, you crazy. If my wife cheat on me, I'm out. Or if my husband, if I catch him doing something, oh, he's gone. What I'm saying is, I know that's how you feel, but you may not even be in a state of mind to make that kind of decision. All right? What I'm saying is, even though this was a terrible, terrible act, it does not have to end in divorce. Jesus says that if a man divorces his wife, for any reason except for marital infidelity or marital unfaithfulness or porneia, sexual immorality, he makes her an adulteress. Right? So that it may be a permissive, even though God hates divorce, right? Because of the depth of the betrayal in this situation, Jesus gives us permission, but he doesn't make it mandatory. You don't have to get a divorce. You can actually work through this. I know it sounds crazy. Pastor, you're not there. You haven't lived that. I understand all of that. But it does not have to end in divorce. God can fix it. And that's my next point. God may use you to glorify himself and to be an example of restoration for a whole slew of people. You say, well, I don't want that ministry task. Well, I know it sounds crazy, but let me read you a passage out of Hosea 3, verse 1. It says this: the Lord said to me, go show your love to your wife again, though she is loved by another and is an adulteress. Love her as the Lord loves the Israelites, though they turn to other gods and love the sacred raisin cakes. So here's this prophet Isaiah who has a wife who is sleeping around with other men. And God says, go and get your wife. I know Hosea was like, are you kidding me? God wasn't playing at all. In fact, what he said to Hosea is, go get your cheating wife, bring her home, and love her like I love Israel. Even though they cheating on me, even though they going, as the King James will say, whoring after other gods, I still love them. And if you're honest with yourself, the reason that this hurts so very much is because you love them. And in this time, God may be leading you to draw from that love that you have in order to find the strength to trust God to make a miracle out of a huge mess. I know it sounds like I'm making it sound like it's easy. I know it's not easy. The betrayal is painful. But it doesn't have to end in divorce. What you need is to get some help. You can't fight this battle by yourself. There's something far greater than just a physical attraction, right, that led to this. There's some other things, and you need to get some help. First, fall on your knees. Cry out to God. If you're the cheater, you need to confess your sin and stop what you're doing, because it's out of order. God ain't blessing that mess. Okay? But you need to get some help, pray to God, then go talk to a pastor or find a Christian counselor that can help you through this difficult time. Okay, guys, we love you. We know that life happens and we know that people sin. We're not making an excuse for that. But I just want to encourage you to hang in there, that God can even help in this situation. Okay, this is Pastor Restless. We love you. Come and visit us on godsgotablessing.com, or you can visit us here on Facebook at facebook.com/godsgotablessing.com. God bless you. We'll see you.